guys, today we have PL predictions game week 26. So, as you know, I forgot to upload last week because I'm a Dumbo. I was a bit busy, so I couldn't do much. But before we begin, I want to tell you that we will be bringing some FIFA 21 career mode and ultimate teams soon to the channel. So if you want to see that, if you want to see me live stream those especially, then keep watching, and I will eventually, at some time next month or the month after next month, start streaming a career mode. So if you have any particular team you want me to career mode, I'd be happy to. Just let me know in the comments. So first we start off with Man City versus West Ham, 2-0. I mean, Foden will get a goal contribution if he starts, and KDB might come back ready to pounce. West Brom versus Brighton. I think this was a draw in the last fixture. I have no clue. So I'm going to go for another draw. Or 0-0. 1-1 or 0-0 is a suitable prediction. Leeds versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa are without Jack Grealish, so this might be a bit tough for them. And Leeds are in great form. Take a bow, especially Rafinha. He's been in great form. I reckon 2-1 Leeds. Rafinha will get a goal contribution. Maybe Bamford as well. Newcastle versus Wolves. This was a 1-1 draw last time, so I reckon it'll be another draw. Wait, no, actually, Wolves are in okay form, so they could have a win here. 2-1. That's a bit interesting. We'll have to see what happens to that. Crystal Palace versus Fulham. They're a team that look very strong. They have the likes of Areola, Mitrovic, Lookman. They have such quality players. They don't deserve to be relegated. Crystal Palace, they always stay up well. So I think they'll stay up again. Well, it depends if they get relegated or not. There's a 50% chance they might get relegated. 50-50. But I think Crystal Palace will scrap a win here. 2-1. Leicester versus Arsenal. Now, in the previous fixture, I think Leicester won this 1-0 because of Jamie Vardy coming on as a sub and scoring a header, because I saw the highlights, I think. So, I think 2-0 Leicester. Arsenal not in the greatest of form, which kind of makes me think they won't win today. Whereas Harvey Barnes, take a bow, son. He's been in great form, so I think he'll get a goal contribution. Maybe Jamie Vardy as well. Tottenham versus Burnley, I don't want to talk about that. Not 3-0. I mean, it's going to be a thrashing, no offence to Burnley fans. Chelsea versus Man United. This is a game that's too close to call. So it could be a game that goes 1-1. Or it could be a game that goes 2-1 Chelsea. Or 2-1 Man United. So that's 3 predictions. I'm going to be a bit cross with myself if none of those are right. Because I just cheated. I put 3 predictions in there. Because I can't decide. Sheffield United versus Liverpool. Could this be a potential upset? I mean, obviously this team right here, in one of the biggest injury crisis in the history of football, God knows. Could Sheffield United maybe scrap a draw against Liverpool? No. It's as simple as that. I think they'll get back on track, but I'm not so sure if they'll get a top 3 spot. Because top 3 is looking a bit unlikely, especially with the way they're playing. But they will get a win here, 2-0. Then we have Everton versus Southampton. Southampton beat Everton 2-0 in the reverse fixture. So I think Everton will beat Southampton this time, because Southampton, they're not in good form. I don't know what happened to them, really. No clue what happened to them, but Everton are good. They're doing well so far in the Prem. They could get a top 8 spot, you never know. Could get Europa League. But one team that has a great chance of getting the Europa League is obviously Aston Villa and West Ham. Both teams will. Because they're both playing very sufficient football at the moment. So that makes me think they both could have a chance at it. Then, City versus Wolves. I think Wolves beat us 2-0 last season at the Etihad. Was it right? Yeah, they beat us 2-0 at the Etihad last season. I think we'll beat them this season. I'm not sure what to do with this one, with this prediction. Wolves not in okay form. Not the best form, but it's okay. I think, I'm sorry, but 3-0. Then we've got Burnley versus Leicester, a boring old game. It's going to be 3-0 Leicester. Sheffield United versus Aston Villa. I think it might be a draw here. If Aston Villa are still without Grealish for this fixture, it could be draw. So it could be 1-1 or 2-0 Aston Villa. Crystal Palace versus Man United. I mean, Crystal Palace are doing great against Man United. What have they won? They've won like the last 3 fixtures against them. Is that right? I'm not sure, but if that is right, then my. But I think Man United will win pretty comfortably. 4-1 or 3-1. Then we have West Brom versus Everton. This is not a hard one. It's just 2-0 Everton. I think DCL will get an assist and the man Richarlison will score. Then we've got the injury crisis team against the bad team. Well, Chelsea have improved under Tuchel massively, which shows that they can do anything against the injury crisis team, should I say? Okay, I'm just going to call them Liverpool. Could Chelsea win today? Actually, I think they will. No, just because I'm a City fan doesn't mean that I think the injury crisis team will lose. But they're just not in good form, and I think they might lose another home game. Sorry, injury crisis team fans. But yeah, that's a shocking prediction. That's a shocking prediction. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's predictions video. I will be reacting to them, but I won't be doing it on camera. So yeah, if you want to replay this video when all the games are done, then feel free to. And yeah, that's all I have for today. And I will see you next time for another video. Bye-bye. But, well, I will be back for the Wolves watch-along. As you have seen on my channel, if you've been watching it lately, I premiered it. So it's going to be premiering on the 2nd of March at 7:35. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Adios.